Now, to initiation. About Pataba divination. Now, I started learning about these as like an introduction to magic. Quite a few people do, honestly. Didn't really find out, and most people use them for divination. Divas. It wasn't until like way later for me, especially, that like I even found out about the whole Dance of Masks thing, which might be why they're useful for Nurtum Pratiba or Dance of Divination. Anyway, I just learned something. Sweet. Mama. Pratiba Dixiati. I just self-initiated again. Wah! And I did it on camera. I just had an epiphany. Wah! Alright, so. The way initiated divination works, essentially, is you're kind of sort of getting the divination from the cards. You're kind of sort of getting it from your own mind and your interpretation of it. But what you're really getting it from is Mantra Bala. It's from Magical Power. And like, oh yes, and from Karma. Because even if it's a non-action, what will happen if I do nothing? In order to do divination, you kind of need a question. Even if it's just to get like a Pratibha Gurha Janati, even if it's just like using divination to read the room, like, so to speak. You gotta have a question at least somewhere back there. Otherwise, what are you even doing the divining for? Like, really? This might be a good place to start. For someone who doesn't really who understands what I'm saying, but this doesn't really jive with you. Consider a question. Should I do something or do nothing at all? Consider the choice between action and non-action. Consider first without magic. Think about it thoroughly. Analyze it. And then think, do I really need magic to get more information about this? Because if the answer is no, why bother? It's like extra steps you shouldn't need to do that you end up doing. Don't do that. That's silly. And here's the last thing. If you do, and you don't like the answer, don't redo the cards. Don't recast the runes. Don't redraw the eye cheating sticks. Magic's answer isn't going to change. just because you don't like it. That isn't how divination works. Because here's the thing. The cards, the magic, they deal with people. But to expect them to, like, negotiate with you on something like an inflexible fact, that ain't gonna fly. That is a D that will not odi yadi. That is a thought that will not fly up. It will not gain traction. It will not have a Gachadia light. It will not do any of the above. So, you know, if you feel a need to ask again, don't ask something like, well, let me rephrase that. Let me not try to give you something to not ask. Ask, is there something I can do to make this succeed? Is there something? Is there that potential? Can I get some insight into what that potential is? If not, can I get help understanding why it won't work? Because maybe they can tell you, maybe they can't. But, like, I was trying to recast and recast and recast and redivine and throw cards again and throw cards again and throw cards again. It won't change anything. It won't. And if you try that, and then, like, down the road, you try to do an actual ritual with, like, these, where you predetermine their places in order to try to get a given effect. Bad stuff could happen. It could. And I'll give you an example of something that is like me doing something that might seem like that isn't the same. Many, many times. I did a number of rituals where I would, like, lay out cards, specific way, roll dice, calculate results, and, like, the thing is, I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing it for. Like, I knew I was doing magic. I knew it. I was doing a ritual. Maybe I was literally just accumulating successes over time. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, to forward cast and half false interrupt non-divines. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, wait a minute. I need to finish this part. Samakarari. Anbaba karari. Karari. Anbaba karari. Pinikarari dixiari. Prosarayari. Sumantritam karari. Associate with. Insinuate. Identify with. Initiate. Reduce to order. Take good counsel. Here's the thing. Mama, Jiva Samasti. I am a human being. I can screw up. Magic won't ever be less intelligent than me. If I don't understand what magic's saying, that on me. That on me. The magic always gonna be smarter. You can't take better counsel than Mantarmala. That ain't how it works. As far as I know, nothing smarter than magical power. By definition. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.